Hi, and welcome to Streamer Week on YouTube. At least that's what it feels like. Everyone is reviewing streamers this week, from my friend Randy to Johnny D overseas, A-Rob. Everybody's doing streamers. What's going on? I've got a new streamer for you too. It comes in at $69 from Arylic. That's $20 less than the WiiM Mini. Does it do more or does it do less? And how does it sound? Plus, it poses the question, how expensive does a streamer really need to be? All right, hi, I'm Bob, and you, my friends, are back in the United States of Analog. Hey, do me a favor and subscribe to this channel and comment and like and do all that stuff. It really helps out. I'm trying to be in this for the long haul, and I appreciate your support. Now, I've got everything ready to go here. I have the United States of Analog Golden Workbook ready. I've got the new Arylic S10 Plus streamer. And here's the streamer right here. Let me see if I can get it to focus in again. There you go. It's got to block my face. All right. Everybody's doing streamers these days. Some exciting new streamers have just hit the market. We've got the WiiM Ultra. Everybody's talking about the Ultra. They don't know who I am, so I'm not getting one. And everybody's talking about the Bluesound Nano. I'm not getting one of those. They don't know who I am either. But I did get the Arylic S10 Plus. They know who I am. Now, I have lots of streamers in my home. I have several WiiM products. I've got WiiM Minis. I've got WiiM Pros. I've got... right here, look at that. Sticky fingers playing on the Cambridge Audio Evo 150. That's a great streamer amp, but that's going to set you back 3 GHz. So what I'm talking about today is only going to set you back $69, and it's from Arylic. And let's put that in context. The WiiM Mini is $89 right now on Amazon. $69 on the Arylic site. So now you have a choice in the budget streamer department. You can get a hockey puck shaped streamer, or you can get a bar of soap shaped streamer. Your choice. And you know, this is going to be a streamer for those of you out there that want to graduate from the world of Bluetooth. Listen, we all know Bluetooth is not the best way to transmit music to your ear holes. It's lossy, it's noisy, it's just not as good as Wi-Fi streaming. So if you're ready to take that next step and you don't want to spring 3 GHz on a Cambridge Audio 150 Evo 150, though, you know, I highly recommend it if you have the means.
Look at that big screen on there.
There are options for you, and they're pretty good options. Again, I mentioned the WiiM Mini, great software, lots of great updates, works fantastic. I use a WiiM Mini almost every day, even though I have other streamers around the house, Bluesound Node as well. This Arylic S10 Plus, in some respects, especially with regard to the hardware, it does more. WiiM Mini doesn't have a LAN connection. Guess what? The Arylic does. The WiiM Mini doesn't come boxed with a standard remote. By the way, that's my label on there. I've got so many remotes around the house that I have to white label them. But yeah, this comes with a remote in the box along with 2 cables. And here's the box right here. Yours probably won't have a little dent on the bottom, but that's all right. It was fine when it arrived. On the back, we have that LAN input that I mentioned. We have a regular USB input. You can play tracks off a thumb drive with this. You've got a line in, a line out. You've got an optical out. Why an optical out? Well, I don't know what DAC is inside of here. I can't imagine it would be one of the big players. It's probably some kind of low-end ESS DAC. I could not find any information online about that. With this optical out now, you can connect this to a better DAC if you want improved sound. That's pretty cool. You know, there's a regular S10 DAC from Arylic that's still available that's even less, but it's not going to have the LAN input and it's not going to have this optical out. Oh, and I believe the USB can be appropriated to use this as a DAC for outputting sound from, say, your computer. So a lot going on here for 69 bucks. An OLED display that kind of gives you an indication of what mode is in play. There's some buttons on top that you can use if you're nearby, if you're using this in a desktop situation to change tracks, pause tracks, power on, off, whatever. It feels like from a hardware perspective, this could be a better deal. So yeah, you can finally graduate from Bluetooth. Now let's open up the, what's upside down? Let's open up the United States of Analog workbook, the golden workbook here. Yeah, you can stream music via Wi-Fi, AirPlay, Spotify Connect, Bluetooth. I've been using Tidal Connect. I want to talk about that in just a second. Yeah, I think we're doing 24,192 here. In the box, of course, you get the S10 Plus streamer user manual, which, where did I put that? It's over here. It's a nice informative full manual. You're not even going to have to go online. You get the remote 5-volt power adapter, a 3.5 millimeter aux, and a 2-to-1 RCA cable. I've already told you about all the new design elements here. Now, something that shocked me a little bit with this S10 Plus is that when I downloaded the app, which is called 4Stream, and by the way, it connected very, very easily. Had no trouble getting this thing up and running. The app looks exactly like the WiiM app. In fact, all of my WiiM devices appeared on that app. Oh, and I forgot to mention this does multi-room as well. And maybe, just maybe, and I'm not sure because I'm not a multi-room guy, maybe you can multi-room this with your WiiM components in other rooms. So anyway, check that out if you can do that. Put that in the comments below if you've done it. And you can also let me know what you think about this streamer. Very easy to use if you're familiar with the Link Play WiiM format of app. This is very similar. You're not going to get all the features on the S10 Plus that you get on the WiiM, in that you're not going to get that full like graphic equalizer. You're going to get just treble and bass here. You know what? That's probably enough if you're a recent graduate from Bluetooth and you're new to streaming. You're getting some control in there, but it works exactly like the app that you get with your WiiM products. Also, I read and I tried to connect it to limited success. I've got to work on it some more, but there's an app called Go Control that may give you some more flexibility. Check that out. If you know about that, put that in the comments below. I used Wi-Fi. I hardwired it very easily to my network as well. Everything worked very good. I only had one issue. The last 5 seconds of every song had some kind of weird dropout or glitch, right? Like at 5 seconds before the final fade out. And I don't know what that's about. I'm not gonna blame the S10 Plus here because lately I've had a lot of issues streaming with Tidal. I don't know what's going on over there. I know they dropped MQA and all that, but lately I've been getting noise and I've been getting dropouts from Tidal. Also, when using my phone as the controller, I noticed a little bit of dropout when I was playing with the app, you know, with like the tone controls and things like that. You may have very brief dropouts until you just kind of sit back in your chair, relax, and listen to the music. Now, this streamer to me poses the question, how expensive does a streamer need to be? Does it sound as good as a $3,000 streamer? No, it doesn't. Does it sound as good as the Blue Sound Node, which probably in the day cost me $600, something like that? Probably not, but it's pretty close. It's very close to the WiiM products. I haven't tested out the WiiM Ultra yet.
What do you think, WiiM? Give me a shout.
But again, we're talking about 24,192, very good, better than CD quality streaming with the option to use an external DAC. Use them if you got them. And it comes with a remote and some cables. To be honest with you, I don't know how a company like Arylic can do this. If you're just getting into the streaming game, I think you're going to be fine with the S10 Plus. And I'm thinking about this little bar of soap here, this little black box. You know, if you took this and you put this in a nice metal case with some colored LEDs and some golden connectors and you know, some nicer feet, and you had a party at your house, who would know the difference between this and a really expensive streamer? Sure, you will. You're listening more critically, but at a house party or something like that, you're good to go with this. And you know what? Why even fantasize about putting it in a case? Just put it underneath put it inside of your cabinet or put it behind your amplifier out of sight. Everybody's still gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time streaming. 24,192, CD quality or better. It's from Arylic, the S10 Plus $69. I can't emphasize enough how great of a price that is. I'm not going to be too worried about those little dropouts I was getting on Tidal. I think that's Tidal's fault.
I'll talk to them later.
But get it while you can. I'm going to put the links below. And I want to thank them for sending that to me. And I want to thank you for being here in the United States of analog. And guess what? There's more videos to watch right here. That's right. The folks at YouTube, the geniuses over there, have run the numbers on their Cray supercomputers, and they've decided this is the video that you at least want to watch some of. It's right here. All you have to do is click on it. And then I'll see you next time right here.